My next show.
What's good, my beautiful people, and my ugly people as well? You're about to watch an episode of Charlie Sloth's wrap-up. Now, the show normally lives on the iPlayer, but it only lives there for 30 days, and my beautiful friends from outside of the UK can't watch the show, so now we're bringing it here to YouTube. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Now remember, if you want to watch exclusive episodes of the wrap-up, you've got to go to the BBC iPlayer. You can do that by clicking right here. You see that there? Magic, fam, man's like dynamo. I'm a magician inside. The wrap-up, cuz, get involved. Welcome to another amazing episode of Charlie Sloth's Wrap Up. Your weekly dose of everything that's popping in the world of hip hop, rap, and grime. And today, I guarantee the show is going to make you think. Because it's all about the wordsmith, the lyricist, GoldLink. Oh gosh, first things first, let's check out the hottest music videos that have dropped this week.
I'm coming home. Oh yeah.
What's a real? I'ma tell you what I need. Need a minute to go back to where my G's are.
Hope you niggas entertain. Tell them about my first and my second name. Tell them about my world record, set the record straight. In the car, bumping mace with some pepper spray.
Team full circle, now there's not a semi here. The trap queens get wrapped, cause there's not a fitty here. Been on a red carpet way before the premiere, but now it's red carpets right before the premiere.
So coming up on the show this week, we've got an exclusive interview and live performance from the one and only GoldLink. But before all of that, let's check in with this week's in-house producers who go by the name of Snakehips. I wonder why they call them Snakehips. Snakehips, gentlemen, what's going on?
What's going on, mate?
Nice to meet you guys. So what's your names individually?
Ollie. James.
So where's the name Snakehips come from?
Some stupid dance move I used to do a few years ago.
I was going to say you was in a strip club and you saw someone doing the Snakehips. How long have you guys been producing for?
3 years, I think. Yeah.
And how did you guys come together?
Met in Hong Kong when we were both out there, got chatting music, and then decided to get in the studio when we got back to London.
Yeah, just been making beats since.
Yeah.
Sick. So what you both doing in Hong Kong?
Just like separate business stuff.
Yeah? Love that. So lads, what records have you been responsible for?
We've just been doing our own stuff, man. Yeah, we haven't really been producing other people's stuff, but like just working on our records.
So what records have you put out over the last few years?
A bunch of singles. We just got a new one out called All My Friends. It's like 11 in the charts at the moment.
Well done, lads. Oh, gosh. So you got 3 records from me here today, right?
Yeah.
What's the first one called?
It's called Era 94.
Okay. That's sick. That is so clean, man. That took me back to 94. I was in 94 for a minute there. That is proper clean. Great use of the sample as well,
Thank you, man.
What's the second record called?
It's called L.
Meek Mill's record. Ooh, shit. That's sick. All jokes aside, I said Meek Mill. I could actually hear Meek Mill destroying that record. The sub on that's sick, man. That's a dope record.
Thank you, man.
What's number 3?
This one's called Money.
That is sick. All the records sound so clean. The percussion on that is mad. It sounds so big. All 3 are dope. I've got to pick one. And the record you're going to hear throughout the entire show today is track number 3, Money. Gosh, big record, lads.
Thank you, man.
Oh, gosh, nice to meet you, man.
Thanks.
Snakehips, So now I'm joined in the basement by the one and only GoldLink. What's up, bro?
Good, pimp.
Good?
I'm cool.
So, bro, first things first, the name. Where's the name come from, man?
It came from, I skipped school. I watched a documentary called American Pimp. I was playing around, and I made my name up.
Love that.
Yeah.
How old was you when you first started rapping?
Like 19.
19. How old are you now?
22.
Your turnaround has been pretty insane. Let's talk about the story of you generating the heat that you've got around your name. I know there was a lot of traction on SoundCloud. What's the story of Rick Rubin being interested in signing you?
Random. I met him actually because he reached out when I first came overseas. I went to Belgium, and then he reached out to management on Facebook, which was random. So we like kind of like ignored it. Then he reached out again. We kind of ignored it, and then like we followed up just to see what would happen. And then after that, 2 weeks later, when I came back in the States, we just met and then we clicked.
What's the situation with you and Rick now?
Just cool. He's like a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, so you can just pick up the phone anytime, speed dial him in, like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, if I need him, I can get him.
That's crazy. Have you done any sessions with him?
We do listening sessions more so than just like hands-on him like doing anything. So like yes and no.
What kind of feedback does he give you when you're in the studio with him?
Whatever he feels like is missing from a record or what needs to be like taken away, instead of like him being like, he's like a reducer.
When you're in the studio and you're working on a record, what's the process?
Normally I get the beat beforehand. I write to it beforehand. So when I go in the studio, I lay it down in like less than 5 takes.
5 takes? Wow. And what record that you've made so far would you say you're most proud of, which means most to you?
Maybe After You Left, it's like the intro to the tape. Just because I said a lot of things I wouldn't say out loud.
Now down at BBC Radio 1 Extra, there's people forever rolling through those rotating doors. But let's find out who passed through the infamous BBC Radio 1 Extra studios this week.
Took about flows, but I took a pat that can't know. Money man make no, but it lay low. Flex move plain clothes, but the big dough. Ain't no angels on the main road. Shove that halo up your a-hole. Never so wrong, better food, that's you. Yeah, I kept O's in my moves, that's me. We turn up before turning up. Sweet boy, you was S-curling up. Hit gal just to run Birmingham. All them gal will still twerk for us.
1, 2, 3, it's dead. Hey, trapping ain't dead. My connect still breathing. 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 Yo, we know about lock off. What? Road get lock off. What? Get chop off. What? Steal and cop off.
Come over, it's all jigger. Now, you know what? I had to play that song, because when that song comes on in the film, me and Yaz were sat there yesterday like, yeah!
Goosebumps. I mean, first time I heard it and saw the film with like the music and everything turned up, I was like, man, they gotta turn this song up louder. Like, I need to hear it louder when Tony's coming out. But it's intense. It's a great group, great song.
Now, how would you describe your style? Because your style, it's got a very authentic feel to it. Like, it's almost like you've gone back in time, especially being so young. It's almost like you've gone back in time, picked up a lot of what was going on early 90s, early noughties, and come back and put your own little unique twist on it. How would you describe your sound?
I want to say it's the essence of the 90s, but just with like a completely new sound. So it kind of feels the same as when you heard Janet for the first time or Tribe Called Quest for the first time, but it's like completely different music with like completely different sound.
What do you think it is for you personally that's set you aside from every other artist who's trying to do what you're doing right now?
I guess because I'm taking like a completely different way, creating a new sound, creating a new lane, and I just don't sound like anything else that's like kind of out right now. I kind of like did that on purpose. It kind of like went a completely opposite way of everything that's like kind of popular.
For you, what was that moment when you was like, you know what, I can really do this. I can really make a living out of this?
I guess the plays on SoundCloud, and then doing shows, and then seeing the reaction of people, selling out shows. And then when you start seeing that, you're like, okay, maybe I'm on to something. You kind of see like the traction and like the pickup, everything started picking up, and like, I don't know, like the popularity and the name rising kind of like made me start taking it seriously.
Top 5 hip-hop records of all time. This is hard.
No, it's not. Top 5 records. Okay, hip-hop records of all time.
All right, let's start with number 5.
Okay. It would be Vans by The Pack. Got my Vans on. Number 4 would be Lil B Wonton Suit. Number 3 would be Young Berg, The Business. Number 2 would be Young Jock, Going Down. Number 1 would be Vic, Get Silly.
I never expect you to pick any of those records for the top 5. That's crazy.
Yikes, Sloth, what's really good with it? It's your boy Tino Kamal. Today I'm down in Westside on Oxford Street, where I'm gonna be getting it cracking with those dope drops now. They've got their opposite brand off of the actual store called 7th Heaven. So I'm gonna give you a little special look at that new collection. For drop 1, I'm gonna be kicking it off with 7th Heaven's tracksuits. We got the Ray Hood tracksuit right here. We got the velour black tracksuit. We got the royal blue velour tracksuit. Likes. We got the neoprene material here. We got the suede and velvet. Like, they're just hard. Dope, dope, dope. Drop 2. Alright, here we got the Ida zip shirt in the white colorway, black colorway. In the middle, we got the slim fit neck. Likes. This is a zip shirt. Like, you know how smart that is and fly. Got some patterns deep stitched in here. The cuts. Drop 3. Alright, here we got the Tampa jeans from 7th Heaven. Likes. The slim fit, nice and fitted. The ripped up denim cube, the little pattern stitches, and the paint splats. 4 yikes. 4.5 yikes. 4 3/4 yikes. Yikes.
Still to come on the show this week, we've got an exclusive live performance from the one and only GoldLink, and we stay chopping it up. And of course, we get all the US gossip from our US correspondent, Valerie Lora. Oosh. Now, you've been here 3 times this year. You've been here more times in the last year than a lot of artists get to come here in a decade. Why do you think your music resonates so much with the British audience?
I mean, I guess maybe because it's like a nostalgic feeling to it. I'm kind of borrowing from garage music or deep house music, and maybe it's like a nostalgic feeling, you know, that comes with that. And I don't know.
Was you aware of the fact that a lot of your music borrows trends over here in the UK before you came here?
Not at all.
So it wasn't something that you subconsciously sat down and set out to do?
Never heard of it in my life. I'm not from here. Never heard it.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Is there any artists over here in the UK that excite you?
Yeah, definitely. There's a couple. I say it all the time. Niall clearly excites me. Tom Misch, Quabs. Mr. Jam played me like a Zach Abel record, which was amazing. Jack Garrett, Barney, Kojay Radical.
Now, Mr. Jam has been playing you from early, like a massive supporter of yours. How did it feel when a DJ of Mr. Jam's status from overseas reached out and was like, yo, like, I'm messing with you, strong over here?
So it's an honor, for real. Just knowing that he was on it so early, and he's same for Simtex. Knowing that Simtex and Jam supported so early is like, shows that I'm doing something right.
Hey Charlie, it's your girl Valerie Lora bringing you all this week's gossip from New York City. Meek dropped a new EP titled 4 over 4, where he takes shots at both Drake and 50 Cent. Oh no.
We the type to run up on them, try to lead them niggas. We really started from the bottom, I like with them niggas. If you cause I done rat you forever, alright, we were never with that. You try to go money made with that paper, but now you in that cause you never with that.
Meek also posted the following rant on Instagram, where he called 50 Cent broke, amongst other things. But you're gonna have to read it for yourself, people. It's way too long to voice over. And 50 retaliated in true 50 style with the following memes. Lil Wayne's performance at Milan's Fashion Week didn't go as planned. Weezy was not impressed with the live band, so he threw his mic in the air and walked off stage. Awkward. On a more positive note, Weezy and Birdman confirmed their reconciliation at an appearance at Live nightclub in Miami.
This is my son and I'm gonna die for him, I'm gonna live for him.
Kim Kardashian may have her emojis, but now it's time for Fabulous to have his young emojis. The rapper announced his emoji pack via Instagram. And finally, Adele showed off her rhyming skills as she spat Nicki Minaj's verse for Monster during James Corden carpool karaoke. Go Adele.
Pink with thick ass, giving whiplash. I'm getting big, get cash, making big fast. Now look at what you just saw. This is what you live for.
Nicki was definitely here for the cover as she reposted the video with the following caption. Pull through, queen. The attitude and the fingers to match. I cried when she waved bye to the careers. That's all from me, Charlie. I'm Valerie Lora. See you next week.
Where do you see GoldLink in 5 years' time? So if we catch up again in 5 years' time, what would you like to be talking about?
What subject matter?
Yeah, in terms of career, what you've achieved as an artist.
Oh, by then I'll be, I'll probably have been on the cover of Playboy by then.
Oh no, I can't spot me for that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be rapping about like having kids and going, how prison's not cool and drug-free rap.
Now your career so far, you're only a few years in. Is there one moment so far in your career that just sticks to the front of your mind that will live with you forever?
Yeah, man, like I want to say selling out the 930 Club in Washington, D.C., where I'm from, was like a moment that's gonna stick with me forever. I don't think a local artist has ever played 930 Club ever. And then to sell it out in advance was like, just like an honor to me. Like, that's just crazy to me.
And what's the scene like in Washington?
I want to say it's thriving right now with culture, a lot of great artists coming out, a lot of great producers. It's like a really good scene to be in right now.
So when you go back to Washington now, bro, what's the response like towards you? Are you a god over there now?
Low key. It's a hating city, so they're not gonna like blatantly say you're a god, but definitely I'm a god over there.
I respect that. Self-confidence. So you're gonna give us an exclusive live performance of the brand new Joint New Black today?
Yeah.
Brother, do your thing. Good to touch base, man.
For sure.
Giving us an exclusive live performance right now here. Charlie Sloth's Wrap Up in the basement. It's the one and only GoldLink with New Black.
Yeah, 1, 2, pray these niggas don't clap at you. 3, 4, hoping we reaching heaven's doors. 5, 6, 7, 8, keep your hands tight. Don't shoot, don't discriminate. See, we gon' get this money dirty, clean, get this money right. Thumbs to the bullshit, so mix the dunk with the Sprite. And we gon' be okay, my little nigga, so hold on tight. Cause cops killing blanks, killing blanks, we gon' die. But we gon' die with on our short stories and homicides. Mama say pray to God and we don't listen, so mama cry. A little nigga PD serving life in this little bro. Got a baby and he left his little him all alone. Remind me of his pops, and his pops was a street nigga. But a fucker loser, not for teaching his kids better. But no father equal more harder to reach niggas and wonder why niggas like me wanna be niggas. My street wisdom higher than the sun, so it's gotten level and got level-headed when I left to beseech the seas. Spanish speaks, free speak, only good to do exist and set free. The curse left to the monitor minds and false teach. Bippity bippity bop bop. New scat, that black, that beatbox. Hip hop with that, I promise that. If we keep the lines in our raps, yo. Bibbidi bibbidi baba. New black, the scat, that beatbox. Hip hop with that, I promise that. If we keep the lines in our raps, yo. Bibbidi bibbidi baba. New black, the scat, that beatbox. Hip hop with that, I promise that. If we keep the lines in our raps, yo. Bibbidi bibbidi baba. New black, the scat, that beatbox. Hip hop with that, I promise that. If we keep talking guns and cats in our raps. I apologize.